Alright boys, welcome back to the Rank Frost video. Breaking news. The next festival character is not going to be Chaos Arthur like how we thought it was, and instead it's going to be this character on screen now. 76 Leaks, who obviously I'm sure you lot know by now, has like basically everything that comes towards the game, and it is a Queen Elizabeth. So it's probably going to be this one. It's one of my thumbnails I made a while ago. Based at the end of the series where obviously they kind of marry. This is more of a wedding outfit, so I'm not too sure how she's going to look, but assumingly because it's a festival, they base it off the actual like canon stuff, or they go towards 4 nights. And they do this. I don't know what they're going to do. But that does confirm we're not going to be getting new Meliodas, so rip demons. But also confirms that Chaos Arthur is going to be the end of the year, which still fine with. We always thought that it was going to be either one of the two. But tradition, we had to go with the fact that Meliodas could always be a character because he's done it for the last 4 years. But yeah, Elizabeth, which now makes a bit of sense towards why we actually got Ella Margaret, why we got a new goddess backline, and now why we're getting Mayor to return. So the vote banner has not changed too much because, well, you're still voting for what you're probably going to vote for anyway, but now you definitely want to prioritize goddesses. Which is funny because I was literally saying yes in a signature podcast. I'm like, boys, why does this little teaser intro call it Leonis Festival? Could it be a new Elizabeth? And it actually is. So, yeah, that is, I kind of called it last second, but not in a good way. But yeah, I do hope it's Bloody Elizabeth. I mean, technically speaking, we kind of got her because you're kind of codenaming her like that. But myself included, and obviously many others as well, we kind of want to get this Elizabeth. The Elizabeth with this actual outfit, because it looks pretty good, I'm not going to lie. Plus, it's more of a DPS Elizabeth, right? Now, they kind of did that, obviously, with this Elizabeth, so not entirely too sure. But they also gave this from Res. They've given consistently now every single Elizabeth character a res. So, yeah, I'm not too sure what could do this one, but considering it's going to be a light character, then, or maybe dark, who knows, right? Nah, I say light, because we do know Arthur's probably going to be dark, or they do chaos, because if they're leaving him for the end of the year, then they have bigger things planned for Chaos Arthur. So, I mean, I'm still excited for it. Obviously, the main thing about this banner, because to be fair, we're going to summon for both anyway, is more importantly who's on this banner. And we can now vote. And surprisingly, they did say it was going to be normal characters, but it's actually going to be changed now to actually seasonals. Not every seasonal's on the banner, but still seasonals were picking up here. So, boys, listen, the top votes for festivals, I believe it might be top 6. And bear in mind, the reason why Margaret is not on the vote banner is because she's automatically going to be put in. Same for obviously Ella Lost Vein, Ella Escanor, and obviously Ella Red Liz. So they will be in the banner, and in the top 3 votes, I was going to say Elizabeth to be fair, but now don't really care too much about her because, well, she's now been replaced, right? So obviously Barmael are the 2 that are going to get picked always. Pugmany's probably going to be top 6. I'll probably still vote for him anyway just to get him in there. Other than that, who would I want in the banner? I'm not too sure, SDSGC, because getting him duped out is obviously good for demons, but also I think there is some guild boss stuff that you have to use him in, and then I think personally, yeah, I would say Traitor Melee and SDSGC, because I have King 6 obviously all perspective and what you have, but no, Light Escanor too, right? We gotta get him in, but he's probably gonna get in anyway because he's Escanor. He might even be first because people just see Escanor and vote for him. But yeah, I think personally I'm gonna go for maybe Traitor Melee and also SDSGC just because I need to get dupes for those characters, and I feel like they will be on the cusp of getting top 6. We don't know if it's top 6, but typically it always is. It's you can only vote for 3 characters, but only once per like event. Like you can only vote for once per time, and you can never do it again. So yeah, you don't want to mess up your votes here. Now, the actual filler rate, I would have thought it was going to be Arthur, so I was going to say vote for humans. So, not necessarily my opinion has changed too much here, because Arthur's still going to be a festival character at the end of the year, so not really too worried here. But, in terms of characters, Roxy, still vote for her. If you're going to be someone this banner anyway, she might have been the actual end of your banner, so that's still positive, but definitely, obviously, Chainsaw Roxy. Bear in mind, you can vote for 5 normal heroes. I'd say Freya, why not? I mean, Summer Freya is on the banner, so I would definitely vote for her. I think my picks, honestly, will go towards the newer characters that came out this year that not everyone has, and probably a lot of people skipped. Not necessarily the value in terms of Ultimate, because, yeah, if I had to vote for 5, it's definitely Roxy, Margaret, not Magelda, because she's now free in the free tickets. Then Tirsa's free. Honestly, Matrona, because why not? Most people don't have her. Elizabeth, and then probably the actual Summer Freya. So honestly, this little like square here is all I'm voting for basically. Matrona, probably the last pick, being honest. Sweet Chili King is there, but once again, he is literally free on the free banner, so there's no rush to get him. Sure, you may want to get him Deep Tower, and he's, to be fair, probably still going to be in the top 15, so he's going to be in the ban anyway, so it's fine, but I'm not really prioritizing that. I want to make sure definitely that we get characters that aren't always out. To be fair, even this Mono, or even this Camilla, aren't the worst things, right? Because the main point of these banners is to get characters for first time. So, yeah, festival picks for me is going to be Light Escanor, Trotmelli, and Osa Esterosa, just because I feel like they're going to be on the cusp of getting into the top 6, if it is going to be top 6. And then the normal characters you can vote for, I'm going to go Summer Freya, Tristan, well, I guess something Margaret back call it Ella Margaret. Goddess Elizabeth, although you can't use her because she's now obviously, I mean, she's a PvE character, right? And then definitely Roxy. So that's like my 5 picks. So boys, let me know in the comments down below who you lot are voting for. Are you excited for Elizabeth? Let me see what people are saying. They're 3 Devs haters, I swear. We lost back up. Well, people are pissed. Weird way to spend Chaos Alpha. King Melly for New Year's. It would be smart. I'm not gonna lie. But I can see him doing that now. Because, I mean, tradition, right? We always get Medios. But surely there's no, it's impossible. It's impossible they don't do Chaos Alpha. Because he's going to be in story mode. Bear in mind, his chapter is not next. It's the chapter at the end of the year. Like, we're going to get him. We're going to get to play as him. Bear in mind, he solos Calfs. You literally, in the story mode, have to play as a character. In the past, you have done it to where you don't actually get to play as the character. You can play as a previous Alpha. But, like, there's no way Chaos Alpha is the end of the year, right? And, yeah, that's kind of one of my theories I had. I'm like, because he kind of shows up at the end of the year. They kind of delay him a little bit with, obviously, with Hell because they delayed his chapter. So it just makes a bit more sense here. So yeah, Alpha for New Year's is going to be obviously happen. I mean, if you like goddesses, I mean, bro, think about it. Summon his banner, getting the new Elizabeth, get to Miel, get LR Margaret. And it obviously Elet's not on the banner, but something for Elet beforehand or maybe afterwards. Like, you have your whole team made up. Like, it's a sick time for goddesses. Not too sure how I feel about it, though, because goddesses being meta, it's not necessarily a good thing. Mael, while is a good character and, like, the lore, I don't like how he's designed, the fact that you can't counter him. Just the fact that, like, there's no way to actually, like, debuff them. It's just literally just kill him quick. The game wants its own downfall. I mean, boys, look, it's not a bad thing, right? It's Blood Elizabeth, it's Queen Elizabeth. She's gonna, like, we're gonna get eventually. I honestly thought, and someone asked me in the comments, I thought we were gonna get this as actual the global anniversary. Someone took Chaos Alpha, yeah, the boys are pissed. Wow. I'm to be fair, think about it, she's got an I mean, she's a main character, but like 2 light characters, or maybe she's dark, who knows. Funny little comment here, literally the least hyped character, more senseless, useless, which is already there, which shouldn't be there, and no wanted. Some people wanted it. Look, boys, honestly, the way I see it is like, I know a lot of people don't like Elizabeth because her history in Grand Cross has been very bad. Like, for example, like, Goddess Elizabeth was just absolutely toxic. But she's a main character. They're almost the second main character of the whole series, right? And to be fair, I think from memory, you know, like, Elizabeth always does very well. I think from memory, I think this Green Liz back in JP was the reason why we hit top grossing for the first time ever. But still a bit mad that we got her. We just got an Elizabeth. I know it's not a PvP character, but like the male team wasn't too bad with her on it. But definitely gonna be a lot better now. It's just yeah, 3 Elizabeths this year, you know. I mean, I'm not that upset. I mean, I say 3, it's 2, but then obviously the LR one. It's just yeah, I guess in terms of expecting it, people I wasn't really expecting, to be honest. But I think this Elizabeth did do quite well in terms of sales. I mean, it was the second light character, so it makes sense a little bit. But boys, that's probably going to wrap up to the video. Let me know what you think. Are you excited for Elizabeth? I mean, I still think the main purpose of this new banner was to kind of make you summon for what's on the banner and return to festivals, like obviously Barn, like Mael, like Pug Melly, like the seasons now. So the banner's even better than what we thought it was. Sure, the main actual gripe of the banner, the main festival, isn't as enticing as someone like Chaos Alpha, but it doesn't mean the character's not coming. Once again, we're going to get another festival in a month's time, and we know he's going to be on it. Once again, maybe they do King Melly, surely not, right? Like, the Chaos Alpha, there's no way, but at the end of the year, they always do something different. Freezer, we got the first Holy War. The year after that, we got the first Dark character. The year after that, which is last year, we kind of got that new border where your actual, like, darkness grows around your character. So, in terms of hype now, I'm kind of more hyped for Alpha because now he's going to get a special treatment. He's going to get something. What is his banner going to be? Because they kind of got to make it a bit more enticing, a bit more special, because this banner we're getting right now is going to be insane. Like, how can he make the end of your banner better? They have to do something special. 4 nights, maybe. Who knows what they're going to do, but it's going to be hype. We're going to get a new deathmatch with probably Calf as well. I think that kind of confirms it. So, I'm still looking forward to it, boys. Thank you for watching today's video, and yeah.